who we are is really important. And answering that question of who I am is very important. Adolescents are constantly trying to find this answer, right? Of who they hang out with, what their interests are, and they can even change what they like or what they don't like based on who they're hanging out with. And research shows that even as adults, our interests and the clubs that we're in help to form and shape our identity. But those are things that the world tells us our identity belongs in, our job, our hobbies, who we are, our work, maybe if we're a mom, or if we're married, if we're a dad, or if we're a parent. Those tell us that the world tells us that that's our identity. And the world keeps trying to answer this question of who we are or who you are. They try to keep answering this question, but they're not answering it with the right ways. They're answering it with empty promises and empty paths that are going to lead us down trails that aren't best for us or aren't what were good for us. And in 1 Peter is kind of addressing these kinds of things. He's saying, like, the world is chasing after stuff and it is leading to their destruction. They are trying to fill voids and they're trying to fill holes that only Christ can fill, and it is leading to their destruction. And they're tripping over, literally, they're tripping over the cornerstone. They're tripping over the very thing that is the answer to all of their problems. And then in verse 9, in 1 Peter chapter 2, verse 9, he says, "But you are a chosen race. You are a royal priesthood, a holy nation, a people for his own possession, that you may proclaim the excellencies of him who called you out of darkness into his marvelous light." That we're not like the world, that we're not going to have to try to fill this void and answer this question of who we are in anything else but in his description of who we are. We are chosen. 1 Peter tells us that we are a chosen race. We are his people. He has chosen us. We are chosen. We are a royal priesthood. We have a job to do. We have an assignment that we are to make it easier for the world to know Jesus, that we are to be the mediator between heaven and earth, and that we are to show the world by serving the world and by loving the world. We're to show them the answers, and that we are a people for his own possession. We're his. We're chosen. We have a job to do. We're a royal priesthood, and that we are his own possession. This is who we are. He has defined our identity for us. He has defined who we are. And so this time of year, as we're trying to maybe define ourselves, or maybe we're trying to redefine ourselves, maybe we're setting goals, maybe we're setting these resolutions that we're going to make this year, this 2024, different. We're going to make it a better year. We're going to change some of us, or we're going to change a little bit, a piece of who we are. Let's not forget who he defines us as. We are his. We're chosen. We're a holy nation. We are a people for his own possession. But it's not for selfish reasons. This isn't just so that we bottle it up and that we keep it for ourselves. It says that you, so that we have something else, that we have a responsibility from this, that you may proclaim the excellencies of him who called you out of darkness, so that we can be the witness and that we can be the light. We have been given an identity for a purpose. So we, as the church, live out our purpose by living our identity in and through him, so that the world may know that they're being called to his marvelous light as well. Love you, church.